Perfect, thank you. All right, appreciate it.
He's here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh!
First day filming, you already got a filmer, bro.
Dealerships.
All right, boys.
So maybe after like the next 2 lights.
2 minutes away. Back.
Dude, it's sick.
So that would be
Congrats,
sick.
bro.
Thank you, man. What you think? What you think?
I don't have
Hey, he might be more excited than me. Look at him. What you think, bro?
Dude, I'm hella hyped for you. Feels like I got a car.
All right, what's going on, guys? So here it is, my 2026 BMW G80 M3 and Rosso Corsa individual. It's got the snake eyes because it's a 26. The 25s and up come with the snake eyes standard. And then we got the Silverstone interior. I'll open this up. Full Silverstone buckets, as you can see. Full leather dash. We got the Alcantara wheel. Pretty much fully loaded. Got all the options. Oh, can't forget the most important part. 6-speed manual. Yes, sir. That's pretty much it. Only things I didn't really get are the carbon ceramic brakes and then the carbon package. So it doesn't come with like the diffuser or the mirror caps or even the trunk spoiler. There's, let's see, I think it also comes with like these air ducts here, but we got all those sorted out, so we're gonna have those on the way soon. We got the homie Charlie.
What's going on?
Posted up. He's taking some pictures right now. But yeah, just take a moment to appreciate it right now. Got a lot of plans. Got a bunch of carbon sitting in my garage. Got KW V3s, and then we're also going to go ahead, like I mentioned earlier, and paint match the lower trims that are in gloss black. So the front corner pieces right there, the side skirt, and then the rear diffuser. Yeah, guys, we're posted up here, just letting Charlie do his thing. He's taking a few pictures and he's doing a couple of videos as well. I honestly have a lot already planned, but there's still a bunch of stuff that obviously we can do. But I'm gonna try to be a little bit different. So we're gonna see how it turns out. You know, before this, I actually owned G87 M2. That was an Alpine white, but you couldn't option those with individual, or you couldn't select any different carbon bucket colors. So the carbon buckets on the G87 are just the standard black tri-stitch, which they look pretty sick too, but have loved to option something else, maybe like a Silverstone or like a Fiona Red or something crazy for the G87, but obviously they don't offer that. Which is a really good thing about the G80s, is you pretty much have limitless color combinations. It's part of the reason why I also really wanted to step up to the G80. The other thing is I used to own an F80, and so I kind of always been an M3 guy. I knew that I eventually would jump back into a G80, and it was just a matter of when, to be honest. The G87 is cool. It's pretty much the same platform, just a shorter wheelbase, same engine and everything. That was also rear-wheel drive, so there's not a big difference in the driving experience. This one is just, obviously, it's a sedan, it's 4-door, so it's a little bit more practical, but in my opinion, stock for stock, the G80 just wins every single time. It just looks insane. G87, you do have to do a lot to make it look good, and there are just a few things that I really couldn't get over, especially on the G87 rear end. I feel like the rear end on the G80s just look really good from factory. The rear bumper on the G87, I feel like the taillight's like a little bit off, and it was a little bit too boxy, but it is what it is. We're in G80 now. He's doing his thing. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We did go with the gloss black, the A26Ms, which in my opinion looked the best, but we're gonna be swapping those out soon anyway, so nothing too crazy, but it looks super clean. I think immediately right after the paint match, we're gonna do PPF, and then we're gonna throw on a bunch of the carbon. So we're gonna start with the front grills and the air ducts. I'm gonna probably do those in a separate video, do a whole install. We're gonna start with that, and then we're probably gonna do PPF right after, so just so that we can PPF the grill and the ducts at the same time. But yeah, man, look at those snake eyes. What do you guys think? Snake eyes or angel eyes? Personally, I think Snake Eyes look way more aggressive, especially with a loud color like Ferrari Red, but I don't know. People are pretty divided on that. I don't know how the color looks on camera, but in person, trust me guys, this red pops like crazy. And there is a BMW factory color called Toronto Red, and that one has like a bit of an orangish hue, which is not super great. Like I said, you know, this is for me anyway, so I'm gonna see this color every day, so I got something that I would enjoy, and this color is just crazy. I think the most controversial thing probably on both the G87 and the G80 and G82, probably the front bumper around the grille area. I think the G87 honestly looked a little bit better stock, but you know, a lot of people would say it's like a little bit too boxy, maybe like a Lego car. This one, it definitely grew on me. The one thing I don't like is the actual stock grills. I'm gonna be swapping those out with some carbon fiber ones from Auto Technic. Big shout out to them. And then we have a rear diffuser on the way as well, with some rear diffuser extensions. So all of that's gonna be carbon fiber. We're gonna replace that. Only big difference is gonna be the gloss black trim. Obviously will be paint matched probably next time you see this car, and then we'll have a PPF on it as well. So that's pretty much it. The immediate plans, everything else is kind of up in the air. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how like I space out everything as well. But I think the sequence will probably be like paint match, PPF, get it lowered, and then throw all the carbon on. But I don't know, we'll see. The carbon, at least for myself, I'll go ahead and install all those things, so that might come before I get the car lowered. In the G87, I pretty much did all the mods myself other than the actual wrap, and we didn't end up doing any performance mods. We'll see how it goes with the G80. Nothing too crazy because obviously it's rear-wheel drive, it's a manual, and I live in Washington, so it rains like crazy. At a certain point, you're just like not utilizing that much power other than like in the summer, so I do actually kind of want to daily this. Maybe not daily, but at least drive it a good amount. So I don't want to do anything too crazy. Dang. As you can see here, Silverstone, I think it just really pops against the red. It's like a big contrast, which I think is super nice. And it like kind of goes, like it's nothing like crazy. I was contemplating doing like red on red, but I didn't end up doing it. I just feel like personally, I wasn't feeling it as much, so I think Silverstone's a good choice. The other option was probably ivory, but I feel like that's too much white. At least Silverstone has some black accents here that kind of break up the contrast, and it goes well with the carbon fiber. So let me do another shot of the steering wheel. It is full Alcantara, as you can see. It feels pretty nice, honestly. The one downside is obviously this does get like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but Alcantara kind of does mat up a little bit and gets kind of funky looking, but I'll take good care of it so I won't get to that point. And then here we go. I'm gonna probably swap out the shift knob. I might do a short shifter kit, but we'll see how it is. So far I'm like enjoying the gearbox. I know some people say it's pretty sluggish or a little slushy, but honestly it feels pretty nice to me. And until I get any performance mods done or tune the car, I really need to upgrade the clutch. So we're pretty much chilling on that front. An hour to get back home yesterday after the shoot, and we were stuck in bumper to bumper traffic, so that was not fun. But anyway, like I mentioned, we have a bunch of carbon fiber sitting here in the garage waiting to get installed. So we have the carbon fiber front grille, we have the air inlets, and then the rear diffuser and the rear diffuser extension. All of these parts are actually from Auto Technic. So Brian, if you're watching this, thank you again for sending everything over. Shout out to you guys for sponsoring the build. But next video, we'll probably start with the front grille and then the air inlets. That'll definitely transform the front end, which desperately needs it, so can't wait to get those on. Well, anyway, we're back in the crib now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support so far. If there's anything content-wise you want to see, just drop it down in the comments below. I'll try my best to incorporate it. But till next time, I'll catch you guys. Peace.